All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this Bowls SA stream. I'm joined here with Brett Herbert. Welcome, mate.
Thanks, Isaac. Welcome, everyone, to Ascot Park.
So we've got the men's final of the state triples here at the moment. So we've got Bryant, Jolly and Moffett up against Dietrich, Denton and Percy. They're just finishing their last couple of bowls for the roll-up and they'll be straight into it. And apologies that the stream did take a few extra minutes to get up. The boys on the stream decided they would prefer to have a few extra minutes to eat some dinner instead of getting into the stream, which so be it. So we're here now. They've had some food, they've had a couple of drinks, and we'll be straight into it. So we've got Dave Bryan on the mat here from Port Noarlunga.
Dave getting us underway.
It's a pretty good start. Greens would have just slowed down a touch since they were on it last. So the team of Moffett and Jolly, they actually went into an extra end in their semi-final, Brett.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. While you were doing the stream for the ladies' final, both semis for the men's were level, one on the last end and one had to play an extra end. So both absolutely thrilling games. The boys from, I guess we'll call them Ascot Park, they were all level on the last end. They held shot, then they lost shot. Mitch had a bit of a run, snicked the jack out, and they measured for shot to see who was the winner. So it ebbed and flowed, and obviously a bit of a hometown crowd here, and the clubhouse went wild actually after the measure. But
so Tom Jolly on the mat here. It's a slight difference. Obviously, on your screen you see T Jolly there, which is how they were registered. But have made a change today that Anthony Moffett's been skipping. So apologies, it is a little bit different. But the colours, nonetheless, the colours will reflect the teams. So Sam Denton drawing on the forehand. Played it pretty well.
yeah, they found the speed, even though it has changed a little. They found it pretty quickly, which I guess at this level is pretty right. But straight into it, the boys.
Sam looking to draw again on the forehand. Probably ran off the mat a little bit there. Not something you see too regularly. He's played it very well though. Probably holding 3 shots. The team in green, or with green.
Anthony now. Pace is okay. Is it gonna? Still 3, I think.
Speed's really good from Mitch Percy there. Just got caught a touch wide. There's still a fair bit of breeze around at the moment, Brett. It's been quite windy all day today, which we haven't seen so far the last 3 days of these state event finals.
Yeah, agree. We've had terrific weather over the last, well, you could say month even, but in regards to the bowls over the last few days, hardly a breath. And have a look at that for a shot. Outstanding, Anthony.
He was a couple down, I think, on his head when they went into that extra end for his semi-final and ended up drawing the shot for his last bowl.
Yeah, yep.
So can Mitch Percy sit him out? He's underneath. Another roll out of Sam Denton's there. If it did stand up and then potentially flop over, it could have been close for shot, but either way, it will be the team with blue stickers to hit the board first. Just the one shot.
Yeah, as I was saying, there hasn't been much breeze around at all, and today has been blustery, and you know, you look at one flag, it's going one way and one goes the other, and
So Dave drawing on the backhand. It's probably, as far as the flags go, that side of the green is probably just the wider side.
Dave just getting caught out on that first bowl. Probably 3 metres short. You won't want to repeat that. It's a good correction.
Yeah, he's played this very well.
Oh,
Very,
unreal.
very good correction.
Little shout out to Neil from World Bowls. Howdy, Neil.
So Dietrich going through again on his second attempt. We saw in that previous stream, though, that there was quite a few short bowls that probably hurt that team from Wakery in the end. So those two from Dietrich will definitely be of value as this end progresses. Good shot from Sam Denton. 2 down, drawing second shot. Jolly played this one very well as well.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
Will it get back to the jack? He's played it very well. Hard
to judge from here, that one, but it's a good shot.
Just getting a little bit of the jack on the way through. I didn't actually think it was going to turn just that much at the end. I thought it may have struggled to get back at first, but played it very well. Like you said, Brett, it's hard to tell who is holding at this current moment. So Anthony Moffett on the draw here. Sits that bowl. He's played it very well. Probably done enough to make to be holding for sure now.
Yeah, it only needed another roll, didn't it? And he could have had 3 there, but a good shot nonetheless. Mitch now just underneath. Yeah, he's going to have to change here. Awkward coming in on that forehand. Yeah, he said straight away, I don't think that'll get back. Always going to be too wide.
All right, so I think you heard that on the speaker. Trying to get all 3. Pulled that one tight, unfortunately, so 1 bowl out.
Yeah, I've certainly seen in the semi-final, Mitch is quite capable of playing that shot on that last end. He had to drive and open it up, and then had to have just a weighted shot to win, but what was the call in the end?
2 shots.
Dave's pretty calculated in the leader, isn't he?
He is. He's
close to that spot. I've been cheering for it all week.
Brilliant start.
Yeah.
Very, very good, Dave Bryant.
Well done, Dave.
Very, very good reply as well from Sammy Dietrich. Been the 3 lads from Ascot Park. You home ground advantage, but I can't imagine these 3 have played much bowls on this green, especially these rinks, only the odd Gala Day cash tournament. Dave switching hands and playing it very well, both sides. Dietrich has played this very well.
Right. Ooh. Still down. Good shot.
Just opens it up a little bit. Very, very good weight.
Going to draw around the back here. Pretty good.
Yeah, well played, Tom Jolly. Sam on the backhand, just looking to arrive through the bowls.
Great shot. Well done, Sam. So we've got two Sams and Mitch. How much bowls would they play together, Isaac?
I reckon they've played a lot of triples games together. They, as a three, they came runner-up in the state triples last season.
Wow. Looking to go one better. Just turning his own out. Yeah, did make two of it.
Yeah, triples is a funny game as well. When you know that's probably a pretty good shot in a lot of scenarios, but in a game of triples, that turning your own bowl out, by two rolls and being now 2 or 3 down can actually be quite harmful, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, it can. Obviously, 2 less bowls, 6 bowls rather than 8. You've got less options in backwoods and bowls to work off. So head's not always as tight, a lot more gaps. And all you got to do is just draw like that. Beautiful.
Yeah, another good shot there from Sam Denton.
Yeah, very easy to drop the big numbers in triples, isn't it? Yeah. You lead her off for one end and it can really cost you, but so far both teams going pretty well.
Anthony drawn this pretty well. Definitely going to take a little bit of pain out, but he's probably still at least 2 shots down.
Breeze just picking up, gusting again.
Percy drawing on the forehand. Not sure he's going to have the weight.
No, he'd be disappointed with that. It really wasn't anything to lose by adding a metre there. He had a shelf to come in off of, and unlike him really, he's bowled pretty well today. Head's pretty well protected. You should be able to just draw into those front bowls or off that shelf for another. Turn it in. Not quite.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's quite done enough.
Two shots. And Sam now to lead us away.
Dietrich on the backhand. Looks like he's got to maybe wipe some chalk off.
Mitch will take care of that. So the other team, we spoke about Ascot, Team Ascot. The other team from Brighton and Port Noarlunga. All of them originally from Port Noarlunga, was it?
Not sure exact history, Brett, but they definitely all did play at Port Noarlunga once upon a time. But, yeah, exact records, I'm not completely sure.
Yep. And so they've changed it up during the comp. Anthony was playing second, but now skipping.
Correct.
Dave then slapping his leg, knowing that he's short and forgetting it's got a bit doughier.
All right, plenty of room for Tom here. Track's good. Anthony gave him the thumbs up. Rightly so. Played it very well.
Yes, very good. Sam's walked away from this one. Knows he's just through again. Not wasted there, though. Ooh.
Ouch.
Little grin there from Mitch.
Can he hang on? Doesn't look like he will. Probably was lacking the speed anyway.
God, just looking at the comments there, so Jarrett's commented, "Dolt." That's a fair comment for that bowl. He likes it. Edge of it. Yes, good shot, Mitch. We mentioned only last end or the end before about, you know, if the two leads are just off that little bit and the heads are all of a sudden spread apart, and this is a good example of that. Nowhere near as tight as the original, as the previous end. Lots of holes to go through.
So one shot there, which ties them all up at 3-all. 4 ends played. So slightly longer length end than what we've just seen.
I've kept the mat back a little further than the previous end. I guess if it worked for you, you might as well stick with it.
What a shot from Dave. Touch short, but there will be plenty of bowls outside of that one.
Sam's changed hands there.
Still pulling up a touch short. So like we've said, the last 3 days, the last few ends of that semi-final, or for some of the women's games when they play a final 8, that 3 p.m. time slot, the last few ends does start to change in speed, and as this game starts and progresses, it will continue to change in speed. So adaptability and picking up on that change earlier.
Yeah, for sure. You know, the old rule after 4, you know, a metre more type thing, and it's very easy to get comfortable and a bit touchy, and then end up being like that one, just that little bit short. Certainly a few degrees cooler than it was a couple of hours ago. Commentators curse now, they're all going short.
Sam's played this very well. That's the shot.
That is the shot.
It's a good correction on his first attempt.
Just overcooked it now.
He has, but it's maybe given Anthony a sneaky chance at playing something outside of just a draw. I mean, it's probably still the best shot, but for some, maybe sneaking up something up, rumbling up on the backhand, as we saw. There was just a little bit of a gateway there. Be surprised if they did, but
Calling for it to hurry.
Wow, clean run. His speed was probably fine.
Yeah, yep,
In
just
the
a bit
end.
under the line. He needed to be around the green at the front. This looks better. Get around it. Yep, great shot. That's pretty good. So what now for Anthony? Just have a draw on the forehand.
I think that's probably the only real shot he's got on. It's The last one, speed, drawing a touch is probably not.
He's got the cannon if he can get hold of it hard enough. Oh. Just falling back 2.
So Percy now in front, 5-3.
3 ends in a row.
We'll play 18 ends for state triples. And this, of course, being the final. Although for all of our games here, Brett, for state events, they play the same ends all the way through. So sectional knockout finals, same amount of ends, or for singles, same amount of shots up. Just trying to keep that consistency and, you know, remove any of those questions. Dietrich probably just eager to stay on top of that forever changing speed.
Yeah, well, I think it's worth doing, you know, extend your body out rather than get a bit compact and being short, bowl and bowl again. I think you can fall into a bad trap doing that, but he'll adjust now, I'm sure. Pretty good one there from Dave.
On a great track.
Yes, good bowl here. Should run it out. Almost.
So Denton looking to draw on the backhand here. We heard it through the speakers.
A flick of the hand there from Tom. I hadn't noticed him do that before, whether he's trying to just get that little bit extra out of it. His weight would have been dead on. He likes it. He's chasing it. Yeah, for good reason. Great bowl. Yep, just had to get around the front as he did.
So it's his own bowls coming up. Potentially why we saw that speed, and fair enough too. Did not stay up though, so it probably hurts a little bit.
Yeah, any sort of piece of those two bowls coming in gives it opportunity. High percentage shot. Mitch stalking it. Go back to Dalt.
Yeah, well, I think they're still holding.
of them said we are holding, but I didn't see who. Like the speed.
Yeah, truck's pretty good too.
Just got to get around that one.
So it's probably a pretty big bowl here for Mitch, actually. He's, you know, they're probably holding shot, but Anthony, Tom Jolly, so Blue Stickers have the next 3.
Yeah, yep. If he doesn't get one second or third wood here, Anthony could just try and take that one out.
I wonder if they'll have a look for this green bowl.
Yeah, he's put his foot over the top of it.
Trying to remove that bowl.
So not a bad shot. Great shot.
Oh, wow. It's a very, very good attempt.
Yes. Only 5 mil there from taking that one out. Would have given him 3 shots. Back to our earlier discussion about gaps in triples being that little bit bigger.
That's it. So 4 ends on the trot now for the Percy team. And a very, very good start here from Sam Dietrich. Not to be outdone though, Davey Bryant with a very good response.
That's pretty good. Great leading here. Push that through behind. Sit 1 on 1 behind. That's terrific leading. Struggling to get there.
Sam Denton on the backhand, just looking to draw, but important to also be passed.
Ooh.
Played it pretty well. It's still a bit of a silver platter for Tom here just to arrive up.
That's the sort of weight he's got to play. The more balls they can get there, the better off they'll be. Mitch going for immediate cover. Smart.
Played it pretty well, Sam Denton.
That's good. He's got the backest one there.
Yeah, played it very well.
Good side of the rink. Those positional bowls are so valuable. Make your opposition second guess what shot to play, how much weight to play on it.
He's played it pretty well, Tommy. Just a touch wide, but it gives Anthony an opportunity. You know, he might be 2 or 3 down here, but gives him something to work with. Couple of balls past.
It'd be interesting to see whether he does, Anthony I'm talking, does play that similar weight or whether he goes heavier now. And doesn't have the backest bowl. I'm guessing after Mitch puts another one behind, but it looks like it's going to struggle. Just a controlled weight. He'll be cursing himself for that. Taking his own shot away, really.
Yeah, maybe forced to play more speed now.
Yeah, putting pressure right on him now. Good bowl, Mitch. I'll be going at them.
Yeah, it is a good bowl, but it probably absolutely makes Anthony's mind up now.
Totally.
You'd have to think he'd just be going pretty quick up the middle there. Can still play a pretty good control weight, but
it's a lot wider target than previous to Mitch's bowl. It's caught out wide. Weight's pretty good, actually. He sort of had to force himself around his own bowl, and that sort of may have pushed it wide. Going to measure for fourth. Four shots.
it's going to hurt a little bit. It's now out to 10-3. So 7 ends played, 11 ends to go.
Sticking to the longer ends. It's working for him. See him starting pretty well again. Getting bowls in there early, pressuring on. Not sure what Sam's reaction's about there. I think he's let it fly. Exceptional vision again from the live stream. Just see the expression on the players and their reactions. Some of the vision in the previous game, the ladies' final, was amazing. the girls winning, and their expression was fantastic. That's a better weight from Dave.
Denton's played this quite well.
Yeah, that's great stuff from Sammy Denton.
Pressure once again on for Thomas Jolly.
Need to find his own at that pace. It's a back bowl. We've talked about it before. Never wasted back there.
Better this attempt.
Just got to get around the front. Hasn't,
but it looks different now for Anthony to jump on the mat. 2 bowls there to push up, and those 2 bowls that are now shot. Sorry, 1 bowl there that can now sit. So it's a pretty good result in the end.
Yeah, for sure. It's put those 2 bowls against Anthony with the green stickers. Anthony can sit them both out or push his up. So he has got options this time. Percy just drawing around the back.
So Anthony looking to arrive on this forehand. His bowl's coming up.
It's a good track. Any piece of that, he'll give him shot. Almost. Yep. Very good. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. His bowl's coming in. Just looking around at whether or not the breeze has sort of shifted a bit now from more from the south. Not onto the side of the bowl, so the bowl giving it a chance to draw more than perhaps the last end where they held a bit. Only got to roll that front one over. That's a great bowl.
Great shot. Oh. That's very stiff. Played it nearly perfectly. Just got the jack as well.
The 2 Sam's having a little chuckle. I'd like to have them microphoned up with some of the comments coming out, but
pretty good track here, Anthony Moffett.
yes,
Just running out of speed. But they have broken the streak.
yes, breaking that deadlock. Anthony can get the mat back now, choose his length. Yep, bring it up.
So Dave on the forehand, different length here. Important for him to jump on early.
Just scores are just going to get amended. Sorry about that, folks. It's 10-4.
Great response there from Sam Dietrich. Just a couple, well, probably a foot and a bit short.
I brought the mat right up to the emblem, the Bowls SA logo. Another good bowl there. Had lots of good comments about the logo on the green in the live stream. Looks fantastic. Good bowl here. Only got to get his own. Sit the back. Pretty tidy.
Yeah, well played, Sam Dietrich. Tom Jolly with a pretty good lawn bowl here.
Had a big close to shot. Hard from this angle. On the screen it looks to be shot, but from this angle it looks to be second. What do you think? You're guessing like me?
I'm guessing like you, mate, yes. It's hard to tell. It probably looked like it was in, probably 2 shots, but yeah, hard to tell. Denton played this very well as well.
Yeah, that changes. Good shot.
So that last one being the shot bowl.
A lot of hard work went into those logos, Isaac.
That's correct. Tom, will he turn back? What a shot.
Great shot, Tommy.
I honestly gave up on that. I didn't think he was going to get there, but turned very hard. That last sort of 30, 40 centimetres. Sam would be licking his lips at this opportunity just to arrive here with a couple of feet on his last attempt. Sit a bowl, get a bit of jack movement.
Anything could happen here.
Oh, that's a great shot, but unfortunately he's probably still 2 down.
He's just one of the tighter heads we've had, and it's exciting to see. Jack movement, trading shot for shot. Have a look at that.
Brilliant shot from Anthony.
It is.
Was really the only danger was a bit of jack somehow sort of getting into that pocket of 3 bowls, but danger no more.
Yeah, Mitch could have come down on that purple bowl with the spot on it. Roll it into the jack, catch the edge of it, shoot it across, and Anthony's covered that up now. A lot of discussion over the shot. Sam's making promises that I don't think he can keep.
So Percy on the backhand needs to hold on.
Probably at that stage, Mitch is not really willing to sacrifice anything, you know. 8th end and they're 6 up. Probably play conservative if they, rather than give a heap of shots away.
I wonder if that last one probably changes him.
Yeah, well, it's impossible to come in there with that shorter bowl now of Anthony's.
All right. So may have heard that come through the speakers, but we've got Waite here on the forehand trying to get the bowl out clean.
Taking one out.
I think that was just the one shot.
Yes. And consecutive ends now for Moffett and Jolly's team. And Dave, of course. That up on the logo again.
Another great start from Dave. Dave and Sam having a very good battle actually at the moment. Probably Sam's maybe just played that touch better.
Yeah, probably Dave's had 2 or 3 ends with really short bowls, but apart from that, they have gone 1 for 1. I've been sort of scoring the leaders as we go, and usually if one gets close, the other tries to get closer.
Played it very well, Dave
Yeah.
Bryant.
See him chasing it. Yep, got his own. Good shot. Just a comment on the stream about the temperature. 6 degrees at Lenswood. It's probably around that here. We're in the shelter of the commentary box, but the boys were having some tea before the game, and they'd walked out of the club and said, "Oh, it's freezing, it's cold," and within a few minutes, I've sort of forgotten about it. Once the competition started, they're in their shorts, hands are in pockets, but the competition got the blood pumping, and there's a few brave souls sitting watching, spectators.
So we saw there on the screen, Anthony just suggesting playing through to that last bowl of Sam's, just trying to get through the blue and the shot bowl of Dietrich.
dear.
Great home for Sam Denton.
Yeah, good position there.
Maybe forces Anthony to maybe play a little bit more weight. It's hard to maybe play that 3 or 4 foot again, and he could play a really good shot, but just put Dietrich's bowl, potentially through the jack again and still be 2 or 3 down. So maybe a little bit more weight.
Yeah, he risks going more down, doesn't he, if he just pushes that bowl through the jack. Jack goes back.
Still if he does opt to go quick, he's still a chance to maybe get both of his blues out and his bowl not get anything. So there's still a little bit of risk there, but you've got to sort of make these tougher decisions, A, in a state final, but B, especially in a game of triples, it can be cutthroat sometimes.
He's gone at it.
Weight is the option. He's played it very well. What a shot. What an absolute great shot there from Anthony Moffett. Peeling both bowls out.
No, that was courageous on Anthony's behalf. They've decided as a team, yep, let's have a crack, and he's just gone back and nailed it. Sometimes when you're skipping and you're undecided, you really need your team to back you on those shots. Gives you confidence to play them.
So Anthony on the draw. Needs to beat that back lime green one.
Need that.
So Mitch Percy trying to draw a toucher underneath this front bowl.
Better track than his previous bowl. It's not bad. Getting a rub. Yep.
So one shot to Percy there, getting a little bit of bowl and up towards the jack. So it takes them to 11. 10 ends played. So playing 18 ends for this state final. The triples.
Team mascot getting the mat back. A bit longer. Reasonable start there from Sammy D. Dave just pulling up short. Spoke about that a couple ends ago. If you could get rid of those, just that odd one every second or third in. I see him putting one back behind.
Slight overcorrection here from Dave. It's easy to do. Drop the first one short.
Yeah, that'd be his loosest end. You know, every time he's corrected that I can remember, seeing the same. Anytime they're a little bit off, they tighten up.
All right, Tom on the draw. Open.
Should run it out.
Yeah, well played. One shot.
Yeah, well done, Tom. Just keep a bit of composure there. Draw the shot.
All right, Tom's final bowl. Trying to draw once again on the backhand. Got his own bowl to push up. He's pulled it tight. Speed was very nice.
Mitch following is up the rink. He likes it. It's an unbelievable bowl, actually. He knew when it left his hand, as you do. Just followed it all the way. What a great shot. Look at that. Great replays on the vision.
Anthony not too far away. Needs to hurry just a little bit. He's played it well. One down now.
Looking to drag the jack 2 feet. Give him 4 shots. Here's the call. He's going to draw a second anyway. Good shots. Well done, Mitch.
So a tough draw shot here from Anthony.
Yeah, it is.
Doesn't need to adjust much on his first. It's a pretty good effort. It's a pretty good effort, but it will still be 2 shots to Percy.
Puts him out to 13.
So yeah, 13-5, 11 ends played. Having a mare with that chalk.
Oh, the 2 Sams. They're like the 2 Ronnies, aren't they? Characters. See him just drawing 4 feet short in his first one. Dave now looking to better it. It's coming in very nice. Yeah, great shot, Dave.
A few spectators enjoying the night.
Yeah, there's a few round the rinks, but quite a few in the club that have been watching each day and each night. When it gets a bit colder, they wander back in the clubhouse, the warmth. But during the day, getting good crowds to Ascot and some fantastic bowls to go with it.
That's it. Textbook here from Dave Bryant.
Yeah. Tom now will be trying to draw a second wood. But he won't want to make it give anything for Mitch to work off. Good bowl there on the line. Doesn't fatten the target at all. Looking for the jack.
It's a great effort.
Jeez. Cut that bowl out.
It's better this attempt from Tom Jolly. First one was pretty quick. He's played this very well. Just nestling into that little group.
Yes, good bowls there from Dave, and then Tom trying to build the head, get some of this gap back on the scorecard.
Percy looking to arrive on the forehand, sit the bowl, get a bit of jack.
Mitch again. Wow, what a shot. Probably still two down, but it's got it out in the open. He's been asked the question a couple of times now, Mitch, and playing big bowls. Missed that. Oh, unreal. I reckon that's in. So he's got the bowl there, got the jack out with his first bowl, and then drawn.
So I wonder if we'll see Anthony try and draw this off again, or just run the bowl off. To stop.
It's a good effort. I think it's fallen out.
So another one to the Percy crew, takes them to 14. Jolly trailing on 5. 12 ends played. Of course, we play 18 ends. State triples here.
Yeah, really good bowls there from Mitch. Was down on the head. Just played the right shot with the right weight. Got the jack out and then drew it. It's good composure.
Well played, Sammy Dietrich. Collects a nice little back flop as well.
Pretty tidy there from Dave. Jack high. Two brilliant bowls here from Sam. Yep.
Brilliant leading Sam Dietrich. Dave Bright not too far away though.
He's wanted to hold out. Oh, it's a good effort. Yeah, Mitch wanting that jack just through there. It would change the head a lot if you can just move that jack a little bit. Doing some greenskeeping there, Sam. Just off camera, Sam's just grabbed some leaves that would blown onto the green there.
So Tom, weight on the forehand.
Bang.
Gets the jack out of bounds. Well played. I think that's our first dead end for this game.
Yep, bowls are coming back. Unfortunately, I missed that shot. I was too busy talking to Sam. Nice little comment on the stream there. He got too close. Someone just goes whack. Yep.
Yeah, well played again, Sam Dietrich. Nice, very nice correction on his first, just falling a touch short.
Yeah, he hasn't done a lot of that in the last few ends. He's found, when they've got the mat at this length, he's found it pretty well. Dave's around the mark too.
Yeah, just needs to go close to his his last bowl. Played it very well.
Mitch indicating they're holding. Holding with the front bowl.
So Sam looking to draw here. He can sit either of the blue bowls if he's a touch quick. Drawn it pretty well.
Oh,
Probably enough for shot.
Mitch indicating 2.
Tom arriving up through the head, getting a back edge of Dietrich's bowl to the jack.
It probably has made it better. There is a shot now on the backhand, and before either hand was just blocked up, but got a potential to just carry one through now.
Yep, totally agree.
So Sam will want to change that. Yep, Anthony saying. Get that jack through to the back couple. Sit the green out. Any of those shots will do. It needs to be around that.
It doesn't really change Anthony, but naturally with a bowl short, it just feels like it's made it that much harder.
Yeah, visually from the mat, it's on the line. It's in, you know, you've lost vision of the jack, depth perception. You still get around it easy enough to draw it off. It just appears harder when you're standing on the mat. But he's seen it from behind. He should be able to visualise the shot. Mitch will be trying to change his head up as much as he can. Gets through there. Geez, that's a good shot.
Just didn't want to back edge the jack, but he's he's got out of it pretty well.
Everything going Mitch Percy's way at the moment. Turn that over. His own bowl sat. Much better position now.
So Anthony rumbling up on the forehand. He's got a few bowls to work with.
Unfortunately, just clips that bowl. Anthony's has stayed up.
It's a very good home from Mitch Percy there.
Yeah, he'd be looking to play onto that green bowl coming in on the forehand.
So I'm going to see a bit more weight here.
Looks to be going big. That's the bowl. Ooh.
Gave it a good crack. It was probably always on, to be honest, ripping those two blue bowls out. So unfortunately, they're still 2 shots down, so 2 shots to Percy takes them to 16.
Yeah, just caught the edge of that second bowl and fired it back, pushing theirs out.
So 5 ends still to play, 16-5. Sammy Dietrich leading very, very well.
I agree. Getting them off to a start, so important.
Textbook there from Dietrich, 1-on-1 behind. Important for Dave to make sure he reaches with this bowl. Doesn't want to leave anything short.
It looks pretty good here. If he gets that bowl. Got a couple behind. You feel as the margin sort of starts to increase, the pressure gets more and more onto when you're down.
Yeah, definitely. We've seen a few of these sort of pretty large margins so far this week on some of the streams. And the games in the lead-up have been very tight. You look at these two playing the semis. They went into extra end because they were all tied up, and we're all tied up on the last end. So it's definitely interesting to see how much the scoreboard and needing to get shots will now take an effect on Anthony's rink.
Yeah, for sure. Anthony will be looking for shots all the time, and quite often when you're searching for those shots, you go down worse. But the two, as you said before, the two semis, and similarly on Friday, the semis were very, very close. And then the finals, bit of a margin. 5 ends to go, anything can happen. Bowl here. Oh, it's just around the back.
Still, it's a nice now for Anthony on the forehand. A little touch or opportunity.
Percy playing with freedom. Just let him go a bit. Yeah. Do you think there Anthony's looking to push the shot bowl onto the jack and spring it out? And again, talking about needing shots.
Yeah, I think that must be the play. It's probably a pretty tough shot. That front one of Dietrich makes it a touch harder. But I guess that last bowl of Percy's anyway will take away that forehand toucher.
Yeah,
So a little bit all or nothing, but if he gets it right, they really get themselves back in this game.
Looks to be 2. Is 2 shots.
So extending their lead just that little bit further now, 18-5. 5 ends on the trot as well. Team Percy. So a must-win end now. Anthony, Tom and Dave.
Yeah, they definitely need to change it up if they do get hold of the end. Matt just can't continue doing the same thing. See him just a couple of feet wide on his first bowl. Probably his loosest bowl for about 4 ends, really. He's been very good the last handful. Dave just sitting it then. Well, he didn't want to make the same mistake. Beautiful. Reach here, Dave.
Pretty good draw bowl there from Sam Denton.
It's probably 18 inches short of Jack, right on the line. I should talk metric.
Yeah, you had me stumped.
Well,
Tom getting his own bowl up to the jack there.
that's one way to do it. Not sure what that siren is. It's close though.
Percy on the forehand, looking to sit the blue bowl. Tell you what, he's not far away.
Real shot here. Oh. The reaction of Mitch was much like mine. It was a disbelief. Looked to have it all the way.
Yeah, he's had a few of those little feathers that have gone his way so far in this game, so The man upstairs saying, not this time.
Yeah.
So important for Anthony here. Probably, if Mitch was to get it, it'd be 4 shots down. Just needs to get another bowl in there. Doesn't have the weight, so... Close to this attempt. What a shot.
Oh. Sam knew it halfway down, didn't he? He just put the arms in the air. That's probably 3 shots, could be 4. Just beautifully weighted too, enough to sit the bowl. Push it through. Absolutely perfect.
Tell you what. It's a great track.
Was too.
So we see another replay here of the boys getting around their skipper.
Hands in the air. He loved it. We all loved it, to be honest. It was a great shot. He's pulled him out when he's needed to. A couple of times, 3 in the last 4 or 5 ends. Big shots.
Yeah, maybe a little bit stiff to get on the jack here. It's probably changed the count. Potentially changed the count, I should say. 4 shots. This takes them to 22. 5, 3 ends to play. So, 2 6s and a 5. Brett, or 3 6s required.
Yeah, that's difficult maths.
Yep. Well, it did take me a few extra seconds to speak. There's stipulated 3 ends to go.
Boys will just be enjoying the contest now. He's got the jack on the way through. Good shot, Sam. Dave's not giving up here. Ooh. Oh, we've had a change of dictator up the end there.
So you heard that through your speakers, potentially. Just trying to get up and through, but needs his bowl to stay up. That's the call from Anthony.
Really, the Ascot team here just got to preserve the head, don't they? Not
Yeah,
do
that's
anything
it.
silly.
That's it. Reduce any kind of number. So I'm going to try and kill the end. Anthony suggesting it's hard to make 6 the way the head's currently set up, which would be correct.
Yep.
Thomas on his way. Missing, and Bowl, going into the ditch. So you'd have to think Anthony will be giving himself 2 cracks at this. If he can't get it on the first, he'll be going again on his second.
Yep, there's not much else he can do.
It'd be interesting if Mitch potentially tries to play a little bit of a blocker here. He's set up perfectly on the head.
I think he's in a position just to have a nice little draw shot. Which he has. Just in behind. Beautiful bowl. Not sure if you heard through the speaker, but they'll be looking for the jack. Get a deflection off one of those bowls and get it out of bounds and start again.
Close.
Oh, great.
Very well played. Gets the jack over the ditch.
Put it into the next suburb.
Obviously hitting the number. So very well played from Anthony Moffett.
Yeah, great shot. Oh, here's the replay here. Gutsed it. There goes the number. That was a good shot.
That was.
Another beautiful lead bowl there, just in behind. 30 centimetres.
Pretty good start from Dave there.
Dave's only got to sit the back bowl of Sam's. He's going to just touch the jack. Almost. Good bowling. They'll need maximum numbers, so although they're 2 good shot bowls and neither of them are behind. Great shot there.
Yeah, well played, Sam Denton. Makes things just a little bit trickier to make a 6 or a 5.
He'll be looking to sit it over a couple of rolls. Tom here wants it to settle.
So Anthony just calling Thomas just to arrive, lands one of these green bowls, and they're on with a sneaky chance. Needs to hurry. Could be enough. If it beats that wing bowl of Denton's, it's still on. It's still on.
Well, Anthony could play on the backhand, take, sort of sit the back two out, roll them out a couple of rolls, one onto the other, and have them both out. The way Mitch has been playing, the head won't stay like it is. Pace for it. Good shot. That's a good bowl.
Yeah, it's probably nearly impossible for him to make a 6 now, or a 5 even, with that last bowl of Percy's, but the cannon is on. If he did get that front blue one, it goes through the jack.
Yeah, for sure. That's what Tom's looking at there. Quick. Oh. He took the two that I was talking about out, but shaking hands.
Yeah, so Percy played it very well there. Third or fourth wood, which will mean Sam Dietrich, Sam Denton and Mitch Percy from Ascot Park Bowling Club, after being runners-up last year, Brett, have come through with the goods this year to take out the Bowls South Australia State Triples.
Yep, what a performance by the boys. Well led. Mitch played some absolute bombs to get them out of trouble, and they powered home. Well done to those Ascot boys.
That's it. So thank you everyone for joining this stream. We will be back again tomorrow with another stream. We've got the state pairs tomorrow.
Yep.
So if you are around the place, be sure to drop through Ascot Park Bowling Club. First games kick off at 9:15 tomorrow morning, or trial ends kick off 9:15 tomorrow morning. But we'll be streaming again from approximately 3 o'clock with the final, semi-final and the final. So we look forward to joining you all then. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Isaac. Good night.